Hello everyone, I'm driving in stealth mode. Last time I did this, I was able to go 3.6 miles, but somebody on a Corvette forum from Canada posted that they were able to go 3.8 miles. So Keith at CorvetteBlogger.com suggested maybe we have a leaderboard. So today I'm driving in city streets, but a place where there's not a lot of traffic. I set my battery up to 100%, and I've been driving for quite a while. I'm down to 25% now, and the V8 will be kicking on around probably 21%, so pretty soon, and we'll see how far I was able to go. But I didn't want to film the whole thing because that would be too boring for everybody to watch me driving around for 10 minutes or whatever in stealth mode. So, okay, there you go. And what did we get? 3.5 miles. Okay. Not as far as I thought, but I have a plan. So that was city driving. And I have a plan. Later in this video, I'm gonna go out, and I did the 3.6 in a rural area, and I'm going to see if I can better my distance in a rural area. But right now, I want to answer another question by one of my YouTube subscribers. And his question is, how long does it take the battery to recharge? So let me go back here to my mode, and you can see the battery charge there, the E all-wheel drive in the upper left. So it kicked on the V8 engine when it got down to 21%. And the question was, under normal driving conditions, either on a highway going 65 miles an hour or in a rural area going 35 or so, how long does it take that battery to recharge? And I'm gonna test that right now. So I'm heading back out to the highway, and I'm gonna go up to my other test area, my rural test area. But I've got just a little bit to go to get to the highway. Now, I'm not gonna put on Charge Plus. I'm not gonna attempt to get it back to 100% because I don't think that's what the question really meant, and it's not realistic because you're not going to use Charge Plus like that. It's just a waste of gas, and it just doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to drive back on the highway normally, and we will see how long it takes to get up to the maximum charge that it would normally give you, which is probably around 80%. I'm at a stoplight now. Amazon trucks, all these Amazon trucks. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The highway's just right up here, and we will see how long it takes. And if you watch the battery gauge, I'm just going to let it run because it doesn't have calibrations on it, so it's hard to really tell exactly. So for anybody who's interested, I figure if one person bothered to write a comment, that there must be even more people that are interested in seeing how this works. So I'm just going to let it run, and everybody can watch the battery gauge on the upper left and judge for themselves. But this is just normal recharging, no special modes. Well, I'm in my mode, but I'm just in my mode because that's where I have the gauge set, so I want you to be able to see the battery gauge. But other than that, there's nothing special going on here. Well, there's a lot of special going on because the E-Ray is super special, and what it's doing right now is super special, but I don't have to do anything special to make it happen. It just does it all by itself. Okay, so we're on the on-ramp, following another Amazon truck. And I'm gonna go 65 miles an hour or 70 or so. You can watch and see, and we'll just see. This is what it sounds like on the highway with these huge tires. I don't have any windows open. I don't have my convertible top down or anything like that. I'm just driving normally. I'd say we're up to, well, it seems to be hovering around a 50% charge. I'm not using the brakes, so if I did, that would probably recharge it even quicker. Let's get by some of the slower traffic. See, it's inching up. When you put Charge Plus on, it really turns the front electric drive motor into a generator, and it just really powers up the battery super quickly. That's what you would use on a track, or to set your battery up before you pulled into your garage at night so that you could leave with a maximum charge for stealth mode in the morning. But normal driving, there's no need to. The car just takes care of it under normal driving conditions. So I'm just gonna go down the highway here. It's on my way to the rural area anyway, where I want to see how far I can go in stealth mode again and try to beat my record. And actually it's not my record anymore because somebody got 3.8 miles. So I'm gonna have to see if I can do better. I'd say we got to be up to about 75% at this point. And I think the car likes to kind of keep it, it really doesn't normally charge more than 80%, at least in a tour condition. I did read online that somebody said that in track mode it charges higher. In fact, you know what? Let me go up to track mode and let's just see if we can see a difference, okay? So that's Tour. That's Sport. And this is Track. I don't know. It kind of looks like it is maximizing it. I guess I'll have to look at the video later to just see for sure, but I would say that it is. I've mostly been concentrating on driving, but yeah, it does look like it's maximizing it in Track. Definitely. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I'm going to turn it back to Tour mode. Which is really, I'm using my mode. Well, we can stop here at Sport. Okay, going back to my mode. I need to get off here. I think that answers that question. I'm gonna stop it now and come back once I'm at my rural testing grounds. You never know what you're gonna find in the middle of one of my videos. I went over 1,000 miles. I'm gonna wait till 1,500 probably to use launch control, but I'm just really curious what happens if I just punch it. I guess that's what happens. Okay, everyone, you can see I've been driving quite a distance in Tour my mode, and the battery level has definitely dropped. So I'm going to put on Charge Plus to show you what that looks like and to show you how quickly it charges. Stop sign and traffic. Okay, 1 second here. Here we go. So you can see it's really adding charge to the battery very quickly. And you can feel it when you're driving. It's definitely taking more from the V8. You have to give it more gas, higher revs. See that? It's already up to 88%. I think we started at less than 70. And there you go. It's already at 100. I don't need it to be at 100 quite yet. Waiting. Okay, I think this is where I can. Yes, this is where I can stop the car. So I'm gonna pull in here because in order to put it in stealth mode, I need to shut the car off, and I can't do that in the middle of a street. Oh boy, okay, all kinds of traffic here. All right. Stealth mode is off. I have 100% battery. I'm resetting the trip. Shut the car off. Okay, now I'm gonna start it again in stealth mode. I have to start going up a hill, so hopefully that doesn't hurt me too badly. But the idea is I'm in a rural setting now. So unlike previously, just a minute ago, when I was in a city, I had basically a stop sign every few blocks. So it went fairly slowly. Here, it's gonna go a lot quicker because I can drive up to speed, just keeping it below 45 so that the V8 doesn't kick on, but I can drive 40, whereas in the city I was driving more like probably 25. So now, let's see how far I can go. Let's see if I can beat the 3.8 that the guy in Canada got. This should be interesting. Oh, careful, careful, 43. Okay. That would have ruined the test if the V8 kicked on. All right. Everything's going fine. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to show you up here. We're going to go by a lake. Just a beautiful sunny 73-degree day. Wonderful. A great day to be out driving an E-Ray, or any Corvette for that matter. Coming down a little hill, you can see the lake coming up on the left. Get past these trees. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Love it in New Hampshire. But I've lived and traveled all over the country and all over the world, and of course I know there are beautiful places all over the place. So New Hampshire, while it is unique, is certainly not the only beautiful place. I know that. But wherever I am, I like to enjoy the beauty, whatever is offered in that place. Okay, so I do have a stop sign here. And so this, I think, will be the only stop on this drive. Otherwise, I can just cruise. Hopefully, I don't run out of road. Before I have to, yeah, I think I have good roads for this test, but we will see. You can tell I don't really plan these videos out super carefully. I think it's better to be a little bit spontaneous. People seem to like that more. Then you can laugh at my mistakes. Wow, I've still got 59% battery. I'm really cruising. The road's fairly level, although I'm coming up to a long uphill. You can see coming up. I came super close. I was at 44 miles an hour. As soon as the gauge there, I'm not going to call it a speedometer, but as soon as the gauge hits the left side of that black area where it says start engine, if you give it that much gas, it immediately kicks on the V8. So you got to be real careful not to hit that. Otherwise, your V8's going to kick on, and people doing this, that's not what they want. So, okay, the battery is being depleted fairly quickly. We're going to get down to 20-21% when the V8 engine in the back is going to kick on. And we will see if I was able to beat the guy in Canada, or at least beat my old record. That would be nice. But it would be nice to be number one on the leaderboard again. An eye on the battery gauge lower left. That's what we're looking at. When that hits probably 21, the V8 will kick on, and then lower right, we'll be able to see how many miles I went. .4.1. A new record for the leaderboard. Woohoo! Farewell until next time.